Hello everyone, yours truly, Chrislevi13. And if you've been keeping up with what I do right here on YouTube and throughout social media, you probably heard that I went in September to Corinth, Mississippi and visited the Video Game Corner, where I met Austin, who runs the Southeast Games Tent. Yes, that convention that is in Greenville, South Carolina every year. I met him because he only lives like an hour away from me, and that place is only like an hour, maybe hour and 30 minutes drive from where I live. Went out there, went to a store, and what did I do when I went to the store? I picked up a PS2 that is sitting right there, all hooked up. And I even got the cord that's hooked up to it into my Elgato right now, the Hyperkin cord, to help it go work on modern TVs, like my small recording TV right there, or my bigger 40-inch, which is right there, you know, and all that jazz. And when I was there, since I've been there, I've been playing a lot of games like Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando. I even started up for the first time ever, Secret Agent Clank. I played a little bit more of Final Fantasy X. Obviously, I restarted playing this game, Kingdom Hearts. You know, I've got Kingdom Hearts 2 to play in the future there. I even played a little bit of Jack X Combat Racing. And today, I'm going to be picking up my box over there and sharing with y'all my PS2 collection and see what games y'all would like to get for me to get for my PS2 collection. Anyway, sit back, relax. Hopefully you'll enjoy my PS2 collection. And as I talk about what the Video Game Corner is again to you all. And if you're new to the channel, do this a favor, hit that subscribe button so we content from yours truly. So, what's sitting right here in my lap is that box that I told y'all about. The box that I packed in whenever we moved out of the house, you know, to have all my PS2 stuff in it, you know. And I'm not going to pull everything out of this box, but a lot of it is several old controllers and stuff for my PS2, you know. I even have the big old fat controller that made things wireless on the PS2, you know. This big old fat buddy right here, you know. That right there. Yeah, look at that. It's a little dirty because it's old, you know. This is from my childhood. And a lot of these games are from my childhood that I played, you know. So I want to share them with you all. And if you got any games that you like to say, hey, there's a Hidden Gem you need to get. Hey, you need to get more of this. You know, do you add this to your collection? Let me know because I'm collecting for the PS2 right now. As well as still getting games for the Xbox and Nintendo Switch. You got one of my favorite Splinter game, Pandora Tomorrow. You got a great platformer in Vex. You know, a bunch of these are in a bunch of these games. Now, this one right here, I don't know where the game went, but I do need another copy of Need for Speed Underground 2 because that's my favorite Need for Speed game of all time, next to Most Wanted. I do have that, still have the manual in it. I just need the game, you know. If anybody knows where to hook me up with that, cool. I have X-Men Legends. I don't believe I have X-Men Legends 2, which I need to get, you know. But X-Men Legends complete in box, you know. And all that, I'm actually going to put them down here. You know, some of them may slide back in here, you know. Then I got like, hey, I got a PS1 game right there. And you see Crash Bandicoot, you know, and all that jazz. Then I've got the original Need for Speed Underground. I've got SmackDown versus Raw right there. One's that, you know, and all that jazz, you know. And then if you move the controllers out of the way, I'm going to show you just a little. Let me put this right here. This may not be the most best formatted video, but hey, here's some other games that I've got. I've got Soul Calibur 3 right there, complete in box. I've got Star Wars, the video game, which I think this is I don't know if this is the complete collection, but it has a bunch of them on there. You know, I think it's 1, 2, and 3 on here. You know, and then you got one of my favorite Tony Hawk games, Nascar Underground series, Tony Hawk American Wasteland. It's a lot better than the 5 was. Then you got the awesome Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2, greatest hits version. You got my favorite Jak and Dexter game, Jak and Dexter 2, which I still want to get. I played through 3, I still need to get it, and all that jazz. Then you've got one of my favorite Need for Speed games, Most Wanted. You know, I put those games, now I can slide these games back in there. And all that jazz. Then you pull out a couple more that are sitting right here. You got Hulk, which is actually a really decent and fun Hulk game. You see? You got the good Star Wars Battlefront 2. We got the good Star Wars Battlefront 1. If they would have took all of what they did in these two games and the assets and all that, and just said, hey, let's take both of these games, let's put them in today's graphics, let's polish the world up, let's expand on the different maps and worlds, let's add in what we didn't add in here, not take anything away from these, but as just basically graphically and add things in. These would have sold well in today's age instead of what they did, you know. Then you've got a stupid ass game, this game right here, which I got in a pack with some other games, you know. Then you've got one of my other favorite Ratchet and Clank games, Up Your Arsenals. Then if you go right here, it's a couple more games. You've got my another game that I got with that Super Racer Truck game, which is Ford Racing 2. You know, and then you've got the other game that I got with it, which I'll show that real quick, is this Corvette game. You know, which actually those are actually decent games. They're not the greatest, but they're not too terrible either, you know. Then you got a fairly fun Star Wars game called Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Then you've got a game that I probably put over 100 hours in because I like playing golf games. It's Tiger Woods PGA Tour. You know, and then obviously I'm a racing fan, NASCAR fan. So you got NASCAR. NASCAR, and I'm such a fan that I do not have it with me, but it's in a box in a closet. I have the steering wheel and the pedals for the PS2, and I'm gonna see if those work within the next couple weeks. And if they do, I'll do a stream playing with those. And then you got that one, you know. And then to finish this out, which I need to get one of these. I'll show you. I need to get this. Two of my favorite wrestlers right there. Now John Cena is one of my favorites, but he's not in my top 10. Not Baby Tito, he is in my top 10. You know, that right there. You got Star Wars Starfighter right there. Boom. I may have showed these games on this YouTube channel before, but I just want to share. One of my favorite Dragon Ball Z games, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Anybody ever play that? You know, and all that jazz. Then you've got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Guitar Hero 3. And Guitar Hero World Tour, which I need to get the instruments for those. And probably a really cool and fun game which I'll probably play on stream one day is a Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights right there. And that is pretty much, other than maybe a few controllers and some other things. Let me put this down, these back in here real quick, you know. What I've got for my PS2, and I'm glad that I went down to the Video Game Corner, Austin store, to do that, to go see this and all that jazz, you know, and get this, you know, because it was really a joy to go down there and see him and meet him and talk about Southeast Game Exchange, which hopefully, if I have the money, if I have a way to get there, I will go to it. So if y'all, you know in 2020, you know, if people want to help out and say, hey, I hope you get to that convention, feel free to let me know. But I pretty much will try to go to that convention and Too Many Games in 2020. That's just my small but good PS2 collection. I know there's other games like some Tekken games I need to get. I need to get some of those Metal Gear Solid games and all that jazz. But that is just a quick look at my PS2 collection, showing you off the games right there. If you know any titles that you would like to see me get that are rare, that maybe not a lot of people have seen, that you think, hey, would be cool for me to get and would like to see me feature and play on the channel, whether it be my YouTube or my Mixer, let me know, and I will definitely get those games because I want to play more of my PS2. And now that I've got a way to play it in modern and recorded, then I would like to share it with you all, you know. And I gotta say, the PS2 is my favorite system of all time. Why do I have so many physical games for it? You know, I'm not saying that it ever had digital, but why do I have so many games for it? It's because it's my favorite system of all time. I never got rid of those games because it's my favorite system of all time. And it always will be. It will be. PS2 is an iconic system. It came out. It lasted for so long. It was like 2014 when they stopped making 2014, I believe, when they stopped actually making games for it and systems and all that jazz, and they finally discontinued it. So it went through all of the 360 PS2 era. It went through all of its era. It went through the beginning era of PS4 and Xbox One and Wii U era. So that's crazy, you know. But yeah, if there's anything on the PS2 you would like to see me get or anything like that, I just wanted to do a fun video, a little short video of what my PS2 collection is like. Remember, you can support me across social media and through all the links down in the description box below. I'm Chrislevi13. I love streaming for you all. I love creating videos for you all. And if you think there's anything else you'd like to see on this channel, you know you can always suggest stuff in my Discord or DMing me. And yeah, once I get more PS2 games, as I do that, I'll share them with you on Instagram and right here in videos and streams as I play through those games with you all. Anyway, I'm Chrislevi13, and I'll see you all later. Stay awesome.